after 10. And I not too long ago came in the house. So this is how this is. Alan, I don't owe you to make amends. I don't. I don't have to make amends with you. I gave you the chance. See, you kept playing yesterday. Next, you're going to say that the website is malfunctioning. Next, you're going to say, I just didn't get sent the information. You're allowed to play whatever game you want to play. See, I don't have to play games. I don't have to stand up in front of a bunch of people on Sunday and act straight and, then go at home, act straight on Sunday, come to church and act like a loving family with your wife and your mother-in-law and your boyfriend was in the choir. That's not me. That's you. Now, my whole life ain't a lie. Yours is. See, I'm not a down low man. That's you. I don't have to try to be something that I'm not. That's you. We're two different people. Your whole life is a lie, seriously. And you're allowed to be that. See, because other words, June was Pride Month. You and Ellen both should have came out. Y'all should have strutted out. See, Diana Ross made a song for you. The song was called I'm Coming Out. I want the world to know. I got to let it show. Diana Ross said she was coming out. See, you should have came out in June. Be about 2 months too late. You gonna show up with your mom-in-law yesterday, try to act like you. Sir, you ain't, what? Sir, you want me to really tell your story? Because, I really can run back your story. This is story time with Catherine. Rondea wants to know, can she come back to live with you and Ellen? Because y'all into the threes. See, Rondea is for your wife. See, your wife lets the girls come. If the girls wants to be there for her. She's into the girls. See, you into lipstick lesbians. That's why me and you can't get along, because you like women that like women, and I'm not into women. So if anybody were to ever ask me, I would definitely have to tell them the truth. You like women that's into women because you're into men. So, right, because you ain't really into no women. Those are just beards. Ellen is just a beard. She's not really... You would never marry a straight woman because a straight woman would require more of you, and you don't have time for a straight woman because you have time for men. You want me to name a couple of them, like me, cheat? You want me to go down the list? Okay, because I will embarrass you for how you played me yesterday. And you tried to play me up there with that girl at that place. See, she tried to get smart. You should have known that I was going to drag you for that. See, I'm going to drag you because you be trying to have people do your dirty work. You're going to wish that you apologize to me when I get finished dragging you. Right. See, what you did yesterday with Ghetto did not do that of his own volition. You did that. And that's why I'm going to drag you. See, you thought that was funny. You know. I could call you a few names, but I'm gonna send it to the deacons, because if I put it on here and you ain't been charged with it, you might try to come for me for defamation or slander. But I'm going to just say it, because, see, I like to say stuff about people, and when I say it, it has to be substantiated. Right now, what's substantiated is that you're a thief and a liar. Why are you a thief? You're a thief for my time, number one. You have to be a thief for my time. You're a thief for my time because you played a game that I wasn't never playing. I told you straight up what it was. It's not my fault that you're a liar. Is it? It's just not my fault that you're a liar. You've been lying since I met you. Well, actually, I can't say that because I didn't really, when I first met you and I saw you standing there Googling at me and stuff, I ain't really paid you no attention because you ain't say nothing to me and I ain't say nothing to you. I heard them call your name. I just walked right past you and out the door. Then I saw you 3 years later. And, how that got to be. So our recent beef is because you tried to use Ghetto to call me mentally ill. So, Alan, you should have known that I was going to drag you for the facts of your life because you're still trying to be a straight man when you've been gay for the last 62 years. You listen. Stop trying to fool them people at 2800 West Cheltenham Avenue and 230. Everybody knows you gay. And you just using Ellen for a front. You want me to name some of your loves? You want to go down the list? Then you get rid of that man that was on the payroll. You got tired. Because when you get tired of people, you just get rid of them. That's how you do. Everybody knows that you likes the men. As you just a gay man married. See, frat brother. You want me to embarrass you? Right. See, you can't ever. See, let me tell you something. for the stuff that you've done to me over the last 10 years, and I gave you a deadline of my birthday that you did not meet. You know how you did not meet my birthday? Before I go to sleep tonight, I'm going to drag the hell out you. You thought I dragged you while you was up on Cheltenham Avenue, baby. I just, I see. I couldn't really drag you up on Cheltenham Avenue, cause see, that's where I had to wait till I move out of Cheltenham Avenue. I could have if I wanted to. I spent a little time trying to drag. Then you tried to have that girl get up there get smart. See, cause you ain't no real man. You're a coward. See, you always gotta have people do your dirty work for you. You're a coward. See, you do your dirt and then run behind your wife. Ain't that how you do it? You step on one. And truth be told, you would have more children than you have if you stop flushing them down the toilet. See, get people pregnant and then send them to the abortion clinic. That's how you operate. That's why you wanted to have that ministry in your church. You so corny and you so you corny. I said your whole life is a lie. See, real ministers wouldn't get somebody pregnant and then want them to get rid of it. It's called discretion, where a condom has some self-control. Right. I could say a lot about you. Whole life is a lie. Where would you like me to begin? See, when you played me with ghetto yesterday, you let me know exactly how you felt, and I ain't really let you know how I felt. See, hell hath no fury like Catherine Sherelle Powell when she is scorned. I'm going to speak to my own self. I will chew you up and spit you out. Tear your reputation down. Tear your church up and think nothing of it. Because I've given you 10 years and you keep playing. I don't owe you to tell people that you're not gay. I don't owe you anything, Alan. You should have given me what I wanted and we wouldn't be here. No, but you want to ride around in Hummers, Teslas, and Lexuses. And no, 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 no. I'm going to tear you up. I told you that I was going to. And I'm going to drag you on my page. This is not a fall from grace. See, in order for you to fall from grace, you must be graceful. And you've never been graceful with God. You've just played with God. All that speaking in tongues is rehearsed. Because ain't no man that speak in tongues would not speak to me with your fake ass. Oh, it was the last time that I showed up in Bryn Mawr that you ain't bring your fake ass down there as hot as it was. See, you going to stop making a fool out of me because I'm going to embarrass the hell out your gay undercover DL ass. Gay, undercover, DL ass. Married to a woman that you don't want. You don't want. I wish you would come out the closet. Come out the closet, sir. See, you don't have to come out the closet. I just might drag you out just because I can. Right. Why am I going to drag you out? Because you had ghetto to say that I'm mentally... See, I'm mentally ill, but you the one that's standing up in the pulpit acting like you straight. I don't ask you to be straight, so you shouldn't ask me to like women. See the difference? See how you tried to force that gay lifestyle on me because you married to a lipstick lesbian? You and I are not the same. I like men. You like men and women, preferably men. You don't really like women. You just use women for what you can get from them. You don't even really like Lady Ellen. Seriously. But to make Ellen jealous, because, no, your lovers are right there in the church. You want me to go down the list of who they are? Michi, for one, your cousin, your own. You want me to go down the list? See, because you play too much. And when you did that with Ghetto yesterday, you was lucky that I ain't tell all your stories. See, because I have had enough of your dumb stuff. I gave you a deadline. You came back today with a man with some stolen flowers. Do I look stupid to you? That somebody will come with flowers that's stolen? If he doesn't have a phone, it's common sense that he ain't paid for no flowers. See, you think I'm stupid. And the only person that's stupid around here, I'm going to say it is you. Why would I want flowers from somebody that don't even have a phone? Right. See, I ain't the one in the pulpit trying to act like something that they's not. You've been trying to act like something that you're not for the last... How long you been married to Ellen? Trying to make it seem like y'all a big, happy family. You want me to go down the list, though? Because, I ain't a part of a fraternity. What does fraternities really stand for and are about? They're about having sexual affairs with men and hiding the fact that they are DL. See, some of them are outright straight. I mean, some of them are outright gay, and then some of them hide the fact. See, you're the ones that hide the fact that you're gay by being married to a woman and just having sexual affairs with men, whatever, whenever, whatever. Why ain't G. Lamar Stewart married anymore? I wonder why. You want me to call him? Because, I can call a list of people who, right. See, don't make me embarrass you. You can't never make me embarrass me about the men that I've had sexual affairs with because they're men and I'm a female. That's supposed to be. But you're not supposed to be having sexual affairs with men and then you be trying to tell somebody about God. Go get delivered. And then you come back and you tell me. Because two men can't make a baby. See, God needed two different people to do that. He needed a man and a woman. Pay attention, Alan. He needed a man and a woman to make a baby. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. You know all about Adam and Steve, though, see. See, I'm not running up and down these streets chasing men and then try to act like I like the women. You treat women like trash. Wasn't that you that had somebody throw red paint on Lady Ellen over there at Broadnary? Right. See, okay. I don't owe you anything. See, from now on, I'm going, since you said that I was mentally ill, baby, I'm going to throw so much mud at you. You going to wish that you wouldn't have ghetto to say that about me. Baby, I might tell all of your secrets. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Because you played yourself. See, you played yourself with ghetto, telling somebody that I'm mentally ill, but you're the one standing up in the pool with your gay undercover DL self trying to act like you straight. You gonna hold something over who head? Baby, you can't even tell your wife starts to stop storing cocaine. But see, don't do it. Don't do it. Cause I have respected y'all for the time that I know. Y'all don't even one of y'all don't deserve no respect. You play too much. See, you're stringing me along, but when I string you along and do some of the stuff that you've done, that with Ghetto yesterday, I really shouldn't have dragged Ghetto. Because Ghetto was only speaking for you on your behalf. I should have just dragged you. I can't apologize now because there could be no apology. I said Ghetto was down low, but so are you. So, I mean, birds of a feather flock together. He acts straight, you act straight. The only difference is you're a pastor and he's not. The only difference is you have children and grandchildren, and I don't know what Ghetto has, but I know you're the one that's running around here talking about you have the biggest church, right? And you run with the men more than the women, right? You treat the women like trash. You manipulate them, dog them out. You do. You do. You don't appreciate anything, right? See, you pretend to be a minister of light, but you're really a minister of darkness. Because wouldn't no God fearing man do the things that you've done? Not to me. You want me to go down a list of the stuff that you did, that you just have done to me? You just had me thrown out of the place that I had to, no, you didn't really have me thrown out of. You had me locked out of it. But out of every place that I've had to live, you the one that was having me thrown out of. You want me to list it again on my Facebook page, YouTube page? Because I'm going to embarrass you for yesterday, But this time, not only am I going to embarrass you, I'm going to let everybody know about the men that you sleep with. I'm going to call names this time. Because, see, you went too far with Ghetto, saying I was mentally ill when you're the one that stand up in the pulpit and act straight when you're gay. See, I don't have sex with men. See, I'm embarrass you all the way this time. I'm not going to spare you. I don't really care. No, 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 no. See, when you make me mad, there's no coming back from that. See, didn't your wife have me physically attacked and you tried to sweep it under the rug? And that is what happened, right? And see, then that cop, when I saw her today, let me tell you something about that. See, let me explain to you. If you do something wrong to me and then I see you on the ground and you might need CPR, you might need something, I might just walk past you. See, because when you had a chance to, I don't owe you that. I don't. I haven't grown in God enough to not be vindictive towards you because you've done some of the most malicious things to me and got away with it. Now it's my turn to drag the hell out of you for yesterday. See, name names. Name names is gonna be a small part of it. I'ma embarrass the hell out of you, Alan. That's what you deserve with your gay ass. Gay and undercover. See, I get under the covers at night because it gets cold in my room. It does. I get it under the covers at night. It's cold in my room. But you've been undercover since I met you, pretending like you married to a woman, got your men on the payroll at your church, go to the men retreat, see who you gonna sleep with on the street. You want me to really tell all your secrets up in here? How when your wife goes on retreat, she sleep with women too. Y'all not really married to each other. That's why that radio show kicked y'all off of that show that you were on. What was it, Marriage Vows and Vows? Once they found out that your marriage was a fraud, they didn't want y'all. They didn't want y'all on that radio because they found out your whole life was a lie. You act like you're married to Ellen. You sleep with anybody. All the women you call to your church, Gina Stewart, she a lesbian. Dr. Cynthia Hill, she's a lesbian. Right. You only like lesbians. You don't really like women that don't like women because they can sleep with your wife. So, yeah, the reason why you don't really like me is because I don't like women. So, yeah, you look for somebody to sleep with your wife and you at the same. No, I don't operate like that. If I come in your room, I will make you forget all about the fact that you gay. Trust me. Won't be no Ellen coming in. I will no see. Won't be none of that, baby. I don't work like that. I'm a solo act. Ain't no duets allowed. Let me come in your bedroom. It won't be no Ellen on the other side. Would not be. Because I don't operate like that. I don't need another woman in the bed with me. This ain't no menage a trois. See, you got me twisted with them other women that have came up to your house. And your wife wanted to have sex. See, she wants you to get the women for her. You so goofy. You will never, ever in this lifetime be anything to your wife, for your wife, but a person that pays the bills because she likes women, uses you to get the women. You so goofy. I'm the only one that she hasn't done that to. Pay attention, noodle brain. I'm the only one that she hasn't done that to. That's why she's trying to keep me away from you. Because she can't have me with you in the bed. She done flipped everybody else. She done flipped everybody at that church. She ain't flipped me because I ain't no pancake. Hell, I want some woman for her. No, I don't. Your wife done flipped everybody up at that church. Done made everybody else to go to, right. But you won't do it to me, baby, because I still look at Alan and get turned on. Listen, the fact that you like men, that ain't none of my business. I got turned on when you first shook. Listen. I was never not turned on about didn't want you. You just like men. I can't do anything about that. But that doesn't stop me from wanting you. It's just that I know that you don't want me back. That's real. That's not my fault. That's your fault. You have control over that. You don't have to chase men. You want to chase men. You want to be perverted. You want to be living out the story of the Bible. Because if you didn't, you preach salvation to people that you ain't got yourself. You preach deliverance and you ain't got no deliverance yourself. Telling people about a God that you don't really believe in. See, it's fake to you. It is. Because if it was, you wouldn't be living in Sodom and Gomorrah. Your church is Sodom and Gomorrah. What the hell are we talking about? Your church is Sodom and Gomorrah. Pastor and the First Lady both like the same sex. Sodom and Gomorrah, right up at 2800 West Cheltenham Avenue. The pastor likes men and the First Lady likes women. See, that's why when I went in there and I told him, no, get the hell out my face. See, that's what I said. See, if I'm going to jump the pastor, baby, I'm had a pastor. Baby, I make you ever forget that you ever liked men. Trust me. When I got finished with you, I would say, do what? See, you done been with them lesbian women that ain't really want you, so they ain't really let it loose, baby. I would let it loose on you. Don't get the game all chopped up. You ain't never been with a real woman. You been with a bunch of lesbians. You ain't never been with no real woman. Your wife ain't no real woman. She like girls. So she ain't really gonna let it loose on you, baby. I would let it loose on you like you never had it let on before. You used to them bougie women, baby. I'm not bougie, okay? Read between the lines. I'm not bougie. You play too much. You're not ready to grow up. And that's why I'm going to drag you. I gave you 10 years. I told you your times was up. If I didn't get, what did I tell you? If I don't get what I want, I'm going to destroy you. I'm making good on my promise. My birthday was last week. You should have gotten me what I want. I didn't want you to buy me, get somebody to give me some stolen flowers. You're goofy. All the money you got, and that's all you could come up with some stolen flowers, you're goofy. I know that was you that did something stupid like that. See, you don't do stupid stuff like that with Ellen. And I'm not going to her church, to her house, so you can stop acting stupid when I have to go catch the bus. Right. I'm going to drag you, embarrass you, put all your business on my page. Of course I am, because I told you if I didn't get what I wanted, I was going to destroy your reputation. I'm going to make good on what I said. Your times is up. I told you in May that you have until when? I said before my birthday. When was my birthday? It was last week, right? You the one that acted stupid. That wasn't me. If somebody would have gave me a time limit, I wouldn't have been playing around and acting dumb. Especially, I know you gay. Is Michi spending the night tonight? Oh, okay. Or are you coming to Philadelphia to spend the night with him? Okay. See, I don't. Right. See, you brought Michi here because you wanted to throw it in Ellen's face. You ain't throw it in Ellen's face. She don't care about you. You're use. You're there to pay the bills. Go back in the basement where you've been. Trying to make it seem like somebody care about you. What you talking about? You run the streets with the men of Philadelphia. Come out the closet, Alan. Stop hiding. Hide and go seek us for children. Right, down low. That's why you wanted to have tell the truth of why you want to have your Bible study in Center City. Right, uh-huh. Why you want to have your Bible study in Center City? What is Center City close to, Alan? You want me to embarrass you up on here? Cause I'll embarrass you up on here, you and your wife. I told you last week. So see, I'm not gonna be nice to you, cause when I got in contact with your brother-in-law the other day quietly, your brother-in-law played the hell out of me. So then I'm gonna drag you. You either want to make peace with me or you want me to annihilate your character. That won't take much. I could say a couple words right now, run everybody out your church like roaches. I don't know why you think I won't and can't. Drag the hell out you. See, I ain't the one that got to stand up in front of the church when you want me to tell the people the truth. All right, I'm telling the truth. Alan doesn't really feel like doing 645 services no more. And the reason is because his Saturday nights is rough because he be out hoeing. So it's very hard for him to get up on Sunday mornings. See, he don't really want to tell y'all that. See, but he knows that I know that. And he don't be home with me. Maybe if you stayed off Shelton Avenue with your hoe, you could get up for church the next morning. Maybe if you stayed out of other people's houses, you could get up and go to church. Because see, you can't even get up and go to Saturday prayer. You be telling people to pray. You don't even be in the building. Maybe if you could turn down the peach schnapps and orange juice, whatever your favorite drink is. Because don't you really be toe up, Alan? And that's the reason why you can't. See, I don't have a problem with alcohol. You do. Uh-huh, right. Be trying to make it seem like you don't drink no more, right? You recovered. Baby, you is not recovered. How come you don't be at 8 o'clock prayer? You tell people to pray and you ain't there. You supposed to lead by example. You or your wife be there? Right, you so corny. You can't designate people to pray and then wonder why God don't answer your prayer. You're the leader. You're corniest of the corn. Your wife can't lead a church that God called you to pastor. That's why things always blow up in your face. Your wife cannot lead a church that God called you to pastor. Let me explain it to you. Goofy. Goof troop. The husband is the head and the wife is the neck. Thank you, Dr. Creel, for that. The husband is the head. The husband, T-H-E. The husband is the head and the wife is the neck. The fact that your wife is the head and you're the neck, that's why your wife, everything around you is all twisted up all the time. See, you want everybody to come under subjection. You don't even come under the subjection of God. Ben told you to stop your foolishness, but you keep on going on and you wonder, and you don't need to pray and ask God dumb questions. Why are we here? Because you really think Ellen's going to run something. She ain't going to run nothing with me but her mouth. She must run it with you. Now, let me get in any type of trouble because of all this dumb stuff that happened up at your church. And I will bring you so far down the ants, the roaches, and whatever else was on the ground would not want you. I said it and I meant it. I'm gonna give you a little light. You deserve the light that I'm giving you. A gay man trying to act like he's straight. Come out the closet. Be like the man that's down south somewhere. He got his husband in the church. No, you got a wife up there. You got a wife. Come on now. Who don't know that you ain't gay? You want me to go down the list of them? What are you going with that man that? What are you going with that minister up there? What's his name? Tyreek or something? Wasn't that one of your lovers? Okay. Because you had quite a few. Where you want me to start? Wasn't Will Martin one of your lovers? You know, the man that was on staff and he ran back. See, you've had quite a few. I don't have you got all your lovers on the payroll of the church. You want but see, then you won't give me my money. That's why we're having this conversation right now. I told you that if I didn't get my money by my birthday, that I was going to expose you. I ain't played with you. I don't know why you let them people at the church think that you wasn't never gonna string me along. Your times and stuff. I told you that. I said you got until my birthday. I told you that in May, April. So you was the one that was thinking that you was gonna keep playing. No, you wasn't never gonna keep playing. You wasn't ever going to keep playing. See, because next I'm gonna drag you on my wall. I might name all your all your male lovers. Your female lovers don't really mean nothing because most of your female lovers is lesbians. Your wife done turned them out. Yeah, most of your female, right? You don't, right? See how you tried to play that game with me about locking me up. Let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something about locking me up. If I have to go to jail for that dumb stuff that happened at that church, you will go to jail and Ellen will go to jail. You will go to jail and you can preach to the people in jail. And Ellen can go to jail and she can be a social worker for the people up at the jail. See, y'all better stop playing with me because I'm not the one. Y'all have abused y'all authority a lot over the 30 years that y'all been over there. And y'all have done it with the wrong people. You ain't never really done nothing like that with me. See, and that's why I'm going to drag the both of y'all. Because I've given you a chance to make up. And I said times is up. I told you times was up in May. I don't know why you listen to anybody. Times is up. See, you could have made amends. See, the goofy part was that you didn't make amends in May when I came. You let your lipstick lesbian wife tell you not to when she can't even get her head about the cocaine long enough. What you talking about? Your wife still snort right. So I know you shouldn't listen to nothing Ellen said. When Ellen stop snorting cocaine, stop running women, stop causing all the havoc in the church, then you can tell me something that she said. But until she stopped doing all that, don't say nothing to me about Ellen. Your wife is the demon spawn, the devil's daughter. She caused all the chaos in the church, and mostly all the chaos between me and you. A first lady is supposed to be humble and praise before God and presents herself to be a help to her husband. You're married to a cantankerous woman? She always causes all the problems. How did we get here? Because when I came back in May, things were fine. Then your wife manipulated the people. You should have stopped it right there. But since you didn't and you let Ellen run over you, then I'm going to run all over the both of y'all. See, y'all ain't no match for me. Now ask me how I know. You ain't no match for me. Are you for real? Y'all not no match for me because y'all got a few dollars in your pocket. You're spiritually bankrupt. Spiritually bankrupt. See, I have talked yesterday, today. This will be the last time that I talk. Why? Because now I'm just going to drag you on my page. See, my live might be that I might not get a lot of views, but I'm just going to put you. See, Alan, I might name all of your male lovers. Ellen, I might name all your female lovers. Why? Because I gave y'all a chance behind the scenes to come and talk to me. Of course I did. But you acted stupid. See, it's always stupid for you not to talk to me, and I know that y'all living a lie. I helped you get to where you are, driving Teslas, Hummers, and all that stuff. You acted stupid, Alan. You tried to give me your old over the hill, can't get it up. It don't stay up behind the kiss. That's what you tried to do with your non-performing ass in the bed. Your hoe said that you ain't shit in the bed. I didn't say that your hoe said that. That's what she said. She said that get up, stay up, right? I don't know. You like stretched out coochie, so I don't know. You like old, worn out, stretched out coochie. That's you. Going with somebody that's almost 80 years old, that's you. Right. You probably are boinking half the old deaconesses in your church because you an old hoe. Cause right. See, and you could never smear in my face anything about none of those women who you be playing with. They ain't half as smart as me. None of them is. Not Lady Ellen. They're not. They're not. They're not. They're not. See, they're not. You would like them to be, but they're not. See, you like empty-headed chicks. And when you really meet somebody that's smart, you don't want to talk to them because you don't have anything to talk about. See, an empty-headed chick is easy. See, give Ellen a bag of Coke, she can go lay down. Give Lady Ellen a couple dollars, she can go shopping. But see, the reason why you can't talk to me because you ain't got nothing to say. It ain't really that you all that shy. I didn't ask you to, right? You acted real stupid the last time you was supposed to meet me and you didn't show up. Well, you want me to embarrass you about that? You want me to go get that email and post it? You acted real stupid. But don't worry about you acting stupid. It's going to be a high price to pay for you acting stupid. It was hot that day that you didn't show up and you didn't take consideration for my feelings. So I don't care that people know that you like men. I don't care that people know that you a top. Do you want me to go further? Okay. See, I ain't gonna spare your feelings because you didn't spare mine. You didn't care that I caught the bus up there and it was hot for me to walk. So I don't care that people know that you like to have sex with men and that you a top and that you like to poke men in their ass, not you get poked in yours. See, I can get real graphic about your situation, Alan, because you played the hell out of me and I don't owe you shit. Said it and I meant it. I don't owe you anything. I came all the way up there to see your ungrateful, disrespectful ass in the heat, and you did not do what? You didn't show up. So, see, when I show up, I'm going to embarrass the hell out of you. I don't play them type of games with your punk ass. You a coward. Would no real man do that? You had every excuse why your punk ass didn't show up. And you driving. You didn't have no excuse. You knew where I was going to be and what time, and your punk ass didn't show up. So now guess what? Because you kept playing them games, I'm gonna let everybody know that you gay. You like to poke men in their ass. You should have showed up when I told you to show up. You want me to go down the list of your lovers? See, you're a top. See, most tops are married. Some bottoms are, but most tops are married because they want to give that persona off that they're straight. Most tops are DL. Therefore, you're DL. Right. See, by the time this week ends, Alan, I'm gonna embarrass you so bad you gonna wish that you would have showed up when I asked you to come over there and show up so we could have talked. I'm going to embarrass you like you did me when I was homeless. Remember how you embarrassed me when I was homeless? I'm gonna embarrass you just like that. Remember how you laughed about the fact that I had to sleep on a train station bench, and I'm gonna embarrass you just like that. See, I'm gonna be the vindictive person that either you don't know that I am or was. I don't really know what you know about me. I don't know. But somewhere along the line, I will have to be vindictive because you keep playing with me. And usually, if you play with a person, it's because you don't think that they would tell your secrets. Right. But you ain't the only one that's same gender loving in your church. Isn't that true? Because you want me to name some other folks on your staff who is? Ain't Reverend Miles saying cause see, it ain't just you. And see, the thing is about you is I gave you a chance to make up with me. It would always be a mistake for you not to make up with me. You use my stuff to get to the top. You owe me. But if you feel like you don't, I'll just drag you. And by the time I get finished dragging you, won't nobody want to come and hear your fake gay ass preach. Because you want to be ahead in the game. Right. I might save the insults for my email. I'm sure that I will. Save the insults for my email. Right. Right. See, nobody at your church can act like I didn't try to make up with you. I did. You tried to bounce back the button. Go ask me what happened yesterday when I tried. You keep throwing back money. See, you're not going to keep doing that. See, I don't need to manipulate people and make them sleep with me to do stuff. That's what you do. You manipulate people, and if they don't sleep with you, you don't do favors for them. Oh, I'm going to run you in the ground because I gave you a chance to make up with me and you don't want to. I can be your best friend, or I could be your best enemy. The choice is yours. You would rather have me as a friend than an enemy, because if I be your enemy, everybody in this town gonna know who your lovers is, the males and the females. Oh, I will tear you up with the males, Alan. Please don't make me embarrass you. Why people gotta sleep with you to preach? Who are you? Isn't that how you play? Right, that is how you play. Isn't that type of stuff that you do? That you make the men and the women sleep with you to preach? Right, you abuse your authority. I said, why ain't G. Lamar Stewart with his wife no more? Gee, I wonder why. Bottoms up, G. Lamar Stewart. Right. See, don't get smart with me, Alan, because I'm only starting the list. If you want me to really name some more names, like Reverend Will Martin, you want me to name some more? I can name all if you want me to. But I would kind of think that you want to spare people's feelings because, you don't want to get your feelings hurt. Because you cry more than I do. Right. You cry more than I do. Right. And you get an enjoyment out of seeing me cry. Because why would you call somewhere and tell them that I was homeless? Right. See, I'm going to embarrass you for how you treated me. Talking about you do good work for the community. No, you do stuff to be seen. And when there's no lights, camera, action, you don't really want to help people. Right. Isn't that just what happened not too long ago? You were given a chance to go down to Kensington, bring some barbecue, and your fake ass wouldn't bring none because that was one of your hoes' houses. See, because otherwise you'd have came, but you ain't want to. Right. So wasn't that crackhead your hoe? Right. See, I'm going to tell all your business. See, you like dumb women. You don't like smart ones. You say that you do, but you don't. That's why me and you don't get along. Because I see your BS. So you don't really, you and I can't get along. Because I see you a mile away. And you're full of it. You remember, I've raised sons. I didn't raise daughters. So because I've raised sons and I didn't raise daughters, then that's the reason why I'm able to go toe to toe with you, Dingleberry. And you're no real match for me, although you have enough money. You're not mentally a match for me. You're not. See, you're not. See, the average person would have known that I known that they was gay and they was living a lie, and they would have been settled this a long time ago, but not you. You tried to drag it out. See, you're the one that's trying to drag it out. Why you don't want to go to court? See, here's go to, let me help you out. We can go to court. You have my permission. File the paperwork so that I can come down to the courthouse and tell the judge that you a gay man married to a woman living a fake ass life. Baby, let me tell you something. The day that you take me to court is gonna be the day I'm gonna make you cry. Your wife, you best to believe, baby. I don't play no games about no stuff like that because I was a very faithful member of your church. And you played the hell out of me. And so I'm giving you back treatment that you gave me. See, I'm going to give you back what you gave me. You played the hell out of me and played the hell out of you. File your paperwork, take me to court so I can embarrass your gay undercover ass. I'm staying right in front of the judge. Judge, why are we here when he gay? And he don't really like no women. He just use them, toss them, treat them like trash. He wants to be with the men, so bring your gay ass out the closet. You was never really in, though. Let me say that. You was never really in the closet because you're part of a fraternity, which means you believes in hazing. Right. Either somebody pokes you in your butt or you poke them. I know how hazing works. I know what fraternities are about. And that's why you're a member of one. Right. There's no real brotherhood. Isn't the president of your fraternity same gender loving? Right. See, I know what it is. Right. Isn't most of the men in your fraternity, aren't they same gender loving? I've met quite a few of your frat brothers. Right. See, they know your secrets and you know theirs. But the difference is in they knowing your secrets and me knowing yours is I know enough about you to bring you so far down, Alan. The ants and the roaches and the people in this town won't want to know you. You had no business having ghetto say anything about me. And then today you turned around. You tried to crown it with that dumbass girl. See, right. She tried to get nasty. You should have known that I was going to drag you for that with that stupid. You should have known that. You should have known that. There was no need for me to talk to the branch manager because you told her to act that way. And since you told her to act that way, that's why I'm over here dragging your gay ass. Why you have Ellen to come sit on the front row when you don't want Ellen? You want a man, so go get one. Go get a transgender. You know, Queen Tulsa, whoever. Go get them. See, you want a transgender, looks like a female on top but still have male bottom parts like T.S. Madison. One of those. See, tell the real reason why you wanted to have the Bible study down Center City. Isn't it because you be looking for the transgender? You want me to embarrass you, Alan, and tell your business on here? See, you can't tell mine because if you say I've ever had sexual affairs with men, I have. I haven't recently, but I haven't recently, but I have in my lifetime. I have 2 children out of wedlock. I have. Okay, so what? And you would have more children too if you wouldn't have flushed them down a toilet. Right. See, in your method, when you get somebody pregnant, you want them to get an abortion because you don't want to take care of babies. You're another Granada. There's just not you're another Granada. Papa Allen was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he left, all he ever left was alone. I know what the words of the song say, but you're still living. So I said, when you leave, right? You just flush them down the toilet, you know. Like when you go to the toilet, you flush your human waste down the toilet. That's exactly how you do the babies. You just flush them down the toilet, right? See, I told you I was going to give you back that smoke that you gave to me because you acted real stupid. You strung me along, now I'm going to string your personality along. You want to get even? I don't get even. I get destructive. It's a difference. I can destroy your reputation. You can't really destroy mine. We're not one on the same. The playing field can't be leveled. You tried to use people to come at me. Don't be a punk and coward. You had them people at that nursing home being aggressive towards me. They wasn't doing that on their own. Right. You be trying to use people to come up against me. And that's why I'm going to drag your stupid ass. Because you ain't got no business having nobody in no professional position act like they want to fight me. But if you want to fight me, I'm going to fight you with words. You a punk ass. See, you tried to pick up where you thought Granada left off. Granada's dead. And I don't like that type of aggressive behavior. So therefore, that means you shouldn't have never did that. Oh, you did it at the first nursing home. And that is how I lost. What happened at the first nursing home? Didn't you tell the doctor to stop giving me my pain medication and I fell? Isn't that what happened? Right. See, you want to control every aspect of my life because you ain't got no control with Ellen. Right. I fell at the nursing home because you told the doctor to stop giving me my pain medicine after my surgery. Right. You want to control me so bad because you ain't got no control with Ellen. She's making a fool out of you, but then she has for the past almost 40 years, silly, making a fool out you. You're just there to pay the bills. See, making a fool out you because you can't bring your own mama to your house. Making a fool out of you. You pay the bills, Dingleberry. I'm going to call you that because you don't have no common sense. You let somebody actually tell you not to bring your mama to your house and she went and got her mama. You're a fool. Had her mama all up there at the church yesterday and your mama in the nursing home where she's making a fool out of you and you're too stupid to see it. And I don't even know, I don't like calling you that. But that's your mother. And you ain't got no business having your mama in a nursing home. If you don't ever speak to me in this skin of life, then you ain't got to do that. If you don't want to make amends, you don't have to do that, Alan. I tell you this all the time. I'm so disappointed in the way that you're treating your mother. I don't care if we ever make amends. I really don't. I just don't. But I do care about how you treat your mother. If you can really lay down tonight for the way you treat your mother, then I know you would never care about me. See, if you can really lay down tonight and it doesn't bother you that you're not treating your mother the way, then you are a piece of trash. Because no real man of God, you have enough resources to take care of your mom. You're letting somebody who you're married to tell you leave her in a home. Are you okay? They don't treat people good in those type of places. They don't. It doesn't matter whether they're higher end or low end. No, they don't. I just was there. No, they don't. They leave them in their own feces, in their own urine. They can't get away with it with vomit because vomit, you could choke on it. But the fact that you would be comfortable leaving your mother in a place like that says a lot about your character. I can't expect too much from you. Because a man that treats his mother like trash, he ain't going to treat nobody else worthy. So, yeah, I'm watching how you treat mama. Mama Belva, right. I'm watching how you treat your mama. See, a real man, once they found out their mama was ill, had to go in, they would have went and got their mama and made all the provisions. Now's not time for you to be running up down the street chasing women, chasing men. It's time for you to be the son to your mama, that she's the son to your mama because your mama was good to you. But you're so rotten, raggedy, and you're selfish, you're self-absorbed. Everything is always about you and your wife. You don't even care about your mama. And that's why I don't care about you. You deserve to be dragged just for the way you treat her. She used to clean the most stink chitlins and get on a plane and bring them to your ungrateful behind. Look at how you did her. Look at how you did that lady. Hey, Muffy. See, you did too much yesterday. And I don't owe you anything not to tell the people online that your whole life is a lie. Ellen is a beard. That's all she is. She's just there to make people think that you don't really want no woman. You want a man, so go get one. Go back downtown. That's why you used to have them down, right. Go back downtown and have your Bible studies down there. So after Bible study, you can go have sex with men like you was doing before. See, don't make me tell your business. Why you ain't make that Bible study that time? Oh, because you was supposed to be in a Bible study, but you was having sex with somebody when you should have been teaching. Your priorities are always jacked up. You never really focused on God like you be right. While you was supposed to be teaching Bible study, you was having sex. You wasn't even at church like you should have been. You're the fakest ass reverend I ever. Instead of you doing what you're supposed to be doing for God, you're having a sexual affair with somebody. Are you for real? You can't tell me anything. Nothing. See, because I ain't left the Bible study to go have sex with somebody and this church full of people. You forgot that you did that down at Center City? Because I was there when that happened. And wasn't it Reverend Carpenter that stepped up for you while you was having sex with somebody else? Okay, so you better not ever say something stupid about me like you did yesterday about me being. See, I will tell your whole life up on here and embarrass you and make your wife tuck her head when she comes to church on Sunday. While she thought she was at work, you was off boinking somebody else when you should have been teaching Bible study. Right. Because how many of those women that come down to the Bible study were you boinking? Do you want me to really tell your business up on here? The women and the men. You want me to really tell your business up on here? Because, see, you played with me yesterday with Ghetto, but I ain't playing with you today. I don't play them type of games. Pastor supposed to be teaching Bible study, and instead of him teaching Bible study, emergency ain't no emergency came up. You want me to tell how your emergencies are? Your emergencies are that you got to answer your flesh because it's not under control. Instead of you teaching Bible study, you was off dicking somebody down. Isn't that how that happened? Because that's exactly how it happened. You don't know how to keep your flashlight in your pants. You don't have self-control. You haven't since I met you. Do you want me to go further? See, because Ellen really think I'm the problem and I'm not. See, you wasn't dicking me down. I really was in Bible study, baby. And Pastor Carpenter was teaching it. And you never showed up. See, it got so hot. Right. You called talk about mercy. The mercy was you had to go either have sex with a man or have sex with a woman, but you wasn't there. Reverend Carpenter was there. It was right. See, that's the type of stuff you do. You be lying to people talking about emergency. It don't be no emergency. You is the biggest liar that there is. Like yesterday when you was rushing out, it might have been your grandkids yesterday, but usually it's to go chase either a man or a woman. Right. We already know how you operate. Right. We know how you operate. Got the men on payroll and all that. Right. G. Lamar Stewart done left his wife. See, let me tell you something. I don't care about you, him, it, the people that you playing with, running around with. I don't care about none of that. How you messed up is when I told you to meet a deadline for what I've done for you and you acted stupid. You will never manipulate me. Ever again in this life. You won't. See, you had 10 years to get this out, straightened out, and you let Ellen tell you not to. Ellen, you got to be kidding me. I know you lying. Ellen, you shouldn't have never let Ellen tell you anything because Ellen doesn't know anything about me. Your wife is the same person that was having lesbians chase me up and down Sacred Heart. Her tell you something about me? Her would never be able to tell you something about me. She likes women. I don't want what? Are you for real? You I know you can't be for real. Either you think that what Rondia said about your wife, you still think no, you know that Rondia's story is not a lie. Because you know that I really lived with Rondia and Rondia was at your house. So you know that that's not no lie. You know that that's not no I made that up. You know that. But you're allowed to say what you want, however you want to say. I'm just straight out telling you. I'm just straight out telling you that I'm not going to continue to allow you to do the things that you do. You can either hold on. Wait a minute. Let's drink some of this. You can we can make up or I could drag you for the facts of your life. Choice is yours. See, here's the whole thing. I'm not going to send you another letter and ask you to meet up because every time I do it, your dumb ass don't show up. And then you'll do something like sit back and laugh. See, you goofy. Somebody going to come and meet with you to rational things, to straighten out things, and you don't show up. That's why I'm going to drag you. See, I don't have to try to act like I'm straight in front of people because if I told the truth, they wouldn't accept me. That's you. Married to a woman that you don't want because you don't want people to really know that you're gay. Everybody already knows you're gay. You ain't never not been. Time I've known you, everybody knows you gay. Not straight, not bisexual, gay. Difference. Come out the closet. See, and I told you that I was going to drag you out the closet and also told you that I would be prepared. See, but this time I might have to name names because you play too much with me and you continue to do stupid stuff and you will never top me. That dumb chick today, she dumb. See, she dumb because whenever you use, from now on, for every day that you do stupid stuff to me, I'm going to name one of your lovers. Now, today is going to be two because you did two stupid things. So today is G. Lamar Stewart, Michi. Actually, it's three. It's going to be G. Lamar Stewart, Michi, and Reverend Will Martin. Why? Because you had somebody give me roses that were stolen. And you think I'm stupid. And because you keep treating me like I'm stupid, I'm going to keep naming the men that you're having sex with. Now, you want me to go further? Okay. I didn't think. And isn't Michi on a church's payroll? See, I'm going to drag you for the facts of your life because you really acted stupid. You had somebody get on a panel and disrespect me. I'm going to disrespect you in ways that you could never think of. Drag you on my page. When I get finished, name what? Drag you on my page. I really wish that you would act like you're going to have somebody else say something stupid to me like that girl did earlier in that bank. I wasn't going to cuss her out. See, because I already knew that I was going to tell you off. Name your lovers, embarrass you. Why did G. Lamar Stewart's marriage end? Oh, because he really wanted to be straight. He really wanted to run with the men. So that's why he up there running with you. And you brought Michi, your cousin, here so we could run with you. Reverend Will Martin, you got tired of him, you send him away. But yeah, you likes the men. I can name all your lovers if you want me to. The man that holler and scream on the choir that can't shut the hell up. When we just want him to sing the song and sit the hell down. That's it. That's all. He don't gotta do all that scream time. Get your damn attention, sir. We see you, or I see you. I should say, I see you. Sing the song. Shut the hell up. It's not that deep. You tried to flex on me for him. See, and him is going to get you embarrassed. Let me tell you something. Any of those men and those women at that church is going to get you embarrassed and dragged on your Facebook, on my YouTube page. I don't want you to think that it's not. When I see Alan, when I tell you to do something, Pastor Waller, that's exactly what I mean. I gave you a deadline. I don't know why you see. You've known me too long enough to know that when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to. I don't live a fictitious life. Right. See, your whole life is a lie. Where would you like me to begin? I'm not you. Day-to-day operations is a lie. You want me to your day-to-day operations is a lie. You want me to right. You remember that young man that had adopted those children? How is he? Do you really want me to tell people why you live in Montgomery County and you don't live in Philadelphia? See, cause I know you don't really want me to tell people the reason. Oh, okay. See. All right. How is Sean doing? Okay. You know why I said that. Okay. See, it's simplified. Simplified is simplified. It's easy. Give me what I want, and we can part ways. Or don't give me what I want, and then I can just destroy you. You had a timeline, and your timeline was before my birthday, and that was last week. And this week, you had a man give me stolen roses. It was evident that the roses were stolen because the dumbass man ain't had no phone. See, you can't say, Catherine, you got an iPhone, baby. This could have been a gift from somebody. It wasn't a gift from you. Oh, yeah, let's be clear about that. You take things that I give you, help you make money, and your dumb ass elevate the dumbass empty-headed chicks when you should be elevating me. And that's why I'm going to drag you for the facts of your life. You like dumbass crackhead ass women. Like the one that you had me over there living with. You want me to Shayla? Remember Shayla the crackhead? She was a crackhead. You love women like that because you could just give them a bag and have them stuck. You don't really like women that you can't hold stuff over because they have common sense and they can see you're full of nonsense, right? Wasn't Shayla on drugs and you wanted me to stay in her house and help her pay? I ain't helping none of your crackhead hoes pay their bills. I said it exactly like I meant it. Once I peeped what was going on, didn't I leave? I did. So I said what I said. Now, you want something from me, Alan. I could live without whatever you could give me for a lifetime. See, I'm going to save the rest of for what I have to say. For you, Deacon. Sure am. You know that I am because I told you I'm a lady of grace. I am a lady of grace. I didn't send it to you yet. It's kind of late. I might have to actually go look for it. When I tell you I'm a lady of grace, that is what I mean. See, listen, me getting abused as a 16-year-old, it altered some things in my life. It did. But the one thing I ain't forget is how to be no lady. See, pay attention, Deacon. No, I did not. I ain't forgetting how to be no lady. I got pictures to prove it. See, Alan, your self-esteem is so low that when I was homeless, you made fun of it. It wasn't that you calling over to the hospital and telling the hospital that I was homeless. Wasn't that you that was telling people that I wasn't taking showers? That was you that was. See, it wasn't enough that I was. See, your self-esteem is low and mine's is not. See, even if God wouldn't have brought me, let me say this real good for somebody that believes in God right now. Even if God would have never did another thing for me. If he would have left me right there, he would still be a good God. See, I want you to understand that. Because, see, all your life is wrapped up in everything you got. You know, Hummer, Tesla, Lexus, women, men, right? Everything you got, you know, your alcohol. See, the reason why you drink the way you do is because you can't stand up and tell folks that you really want to be with a man. And that's your business. But you and I are not the same. You tried to laugh at me because I had to sleep outside and then clean myself, right? Clean myself, you dingleberry. See, the reason why arthritis has set and is setting. Let me school you about why arthritis is setting in my body the way that it is. It's not just setting in my body. See, the type of hardship that my body has endured is the reason why. It is not just being beat up. That's part of it. Part of it. See, beat up at 16. Not fully right. You know, 16 being hit, beat. Right. Right. Back. What's being affected now? My back. Right. So see, you're allowed to laugh at any hardship thing that I've been through, having to go take showers at places and then go out into the cold weather. You're allowed to laugh at that. Because see, how you did it was, see, I really want people to hear this part. Going to take a shower in 20-degree weather. So right now, arthritis just wants to sit down in my body. Because right after getting out of a shower that was hot, I got into the cold weather. Snow sometimes. See, for you to laugh at, I hope you enjoy it. Baby, I hope it's funny to you. Because pay attention to how I did God. Watch how I did God. When I had a place to live, I served God. When I didn't have a place to live, I served God. See, all through my life, I've always served God. See, right now, I'm not serving him because my body is what? What is it doing? It's responding to some of the things that I've been through. And that's why now the doctors really can't do anything else for my back. They can't. It's too far gone. Some of the things that I've been through, taking showers when it's cold outside or having to take a cold shower and go out in the cold. You know, you've laughed at some things and you've done some horrible things to me. Haven't you? You have. You remember how when I lived at 138 West Logan Street, you told them folks not to come over there and fix my stuff? Wasn't that you that was doing that? See, you've done some horrible stuff to me and you've gotten away with it. And I ain't really told it. See, because in my book, I ain't write about you. I didn't write about you in my book. You would have liked for me to write about you in my book, but I would much rather actually say it right here where thousands upon thousands of people can hear it. See, my book, they might not buy it. They see, if I put you in my book, they might not buy it. Why they might not buy it? Because they might not want to read about you. That's why it says unfinished. But see, you didn't even see the method of how that worked in my book. I didn't mention you in my book. I'm going to post it one more time. I did not mention you in my book. It says unfinished business. Why does it say unfinished business? It says unfinished business because you weren't really willing to be level-headed. The last time I asked you to show up, you acted like a jackass, not Boaz, a jackass. You wasn't even man enough to show up. It's hot, and you came up with excuses with your fake ass. See, I give you back the energy that you give me, Alan, and I'm going to continue to. You're full of shit. Said it and I meant it. You would have somebody to come all the way up there, 2 or 3 buses to see your fake ass, and then you don't show up. You want me to pull that email? You want me to produce the email, who the email is from? Isn't the email from Jay Wilson? Or is it not? Because it is. Because that's, do you want me to pull that email from Jay Wilson to prove that you knew that I was coming? Right? See, you want to act like you don't know. You knew I was coming. You always got excuses with your corny fake ass. Or if you know I'm coming to church, sometimes you'll hide like I'm going to do something. Newsflash. Hide. I can't. What? Sometimes I can barely walk up and down the steps, or it hurts to walk up and down the steps. You tell people hit you, baby. You sound goofy. You sound 10 times goofy when you say dumb stuff. Walk, I could barely run sometimes, and sometimes when I do run, it hurts. Sometimes when I run for the bus, it hurts later on. You sound goofy. You and I are not in the same position. We're not. My doctors don't even know anymore. But your goofy ass be running around telling people somebody gonna do something to you. If you stop doing dirt to people, you wouldn't have to walk with security and be scared. You a coward. See, you walk with security because you do dirt to people. You are Granada magnified. Let me explain it. See, when Granada was alive, he would always do dirt to people and would just run away. And that's exactly what you do. See, the only difference is you have more than Granada. So you are really Granada with money. Because if you weren't, and I gave you a chance to make this right, you would have made it right. See, you wouldn't keep coming up with excuses playing Ring Around Catherine. You're not going to play Ring Around Catherine. I'm going to just embarrass you for the gay, down low, undercover man that you is. Because I gave you a chance that you could have just gave me my money for my house and I could have just left you alone. We ain't never had to see each other again. I told you what I want. See, what I want takes preference over what you want. What you want is not important to me. Why is it not important to me? Because if it was important to you, you would have did it when I said so, and you didn't. So it's not important to you. Your priorities jacked up. See, your priorities are the men in the choir and Lady Ellen and all the people you want to be important to. No, your priority should be me. See, I'm the person that helped you get. Lady Ellen ain't helped you get nothing. She helps you spend your money. She's a liability. She's not an asset. You seem not to know the difference. Your priorities are always jacked up and you can't focus. Maybe you should try thinking with your big head instead of the little one that's between your legs. See, you ain't thought with your big head since I met you. You always think with what between your legs. Your priorities are always jacked up. Cause if they weren't, then I walked through your doors in May, and I didn't. I had the same clothes on. See, and a real man would have said, "See, pay attention to a real man." You knew that I had got thrown out because you helped that process. And then when I came back in June, when I was all dressed up and looked all pretty, even though I was sick and didn't feel good, you got bad because, see, you can't have it both ways. First it was I looked like a bum. And then it was when I came dressed up, you was mad because I'm pretty. And you didn't have a part of it. But I'm a pretty black woman, though. As heavy as I am, a pretty black woman. See, and you don't want to admit that because you want me to be something that I'm not. I can't be something that I'm not. If I want to lose weight, I will. And if I don't, I won't. And maybe if you stop stressing me out and doing dumb stuff, I could lose weight. Maybe if you would stop stressing me out, I wouldn't feel like I need to eat a whole bag of chips. You do dumb stuff to me. See, I like men that can just approach me and stop acting stupid. Having somebody to give me a bunch of roses that's stolen. Are you okay? Who wouldn't have known that they're not stolen and he doesn't have a phone? You don't use common sense. That's why I don't like talking to you. I don't. If he doesn't have enough money for a phone, common sense would say he doesn't have enough money to buy roses. He didn't have a receipt for them. Come on. I have an iPhone because one of my family members bought me an iPhone. I have an iPhone because it's in that family member's name. So it's attached to one of my family members. It's not stolen. It's through a company. We're on an account together. Somebody showing up with flowers with no receipt, but they don't even got a phone to make. Come on now, that's common sense. See, you think I don't have common sense, and you the one that don't have it. Because when I show up in front of you, you don't never got nothing intelligent to say. You do all that preaching. But then when it's time for have a sit-down conversation, you can't. You a coward. Man, I'm going to bed. I'm so sick of you, Alan. I'm just sick of you. I'm gonna just drag you on my page. Maybe if I drag you enough, you'll grow up. Thank y'all for coming over here though, for the 19 people that came over here. And if y'all want to hit my cash app, cause baby, this channel is really about cooking and stuff. And I does cooking over here. I drag my former pastor every now and then because he do stupid stuff. Like that today, he had somebody give me some roses that was stolen. And baby, I threw them roses in the trash. Alan, I'm about to. You see, pay attention. I threw the roses in the trash. See, I like a man. See, let me tell you what I like, Alan, so you can stop acting stupid. I like grown men that can come and say, Catherine, I'm sorry, with real roses, not roses that they stole. And you don't know how to be a man, so that's why I don't want you. See, you want to hide behind other people. I don't want that. If you can't be a man, leave me the hell alone. You act too feminine for me. Somebody giving me roses that were stolen. Are you serious? When I want to send you a card, I send it to you. Pay attention. When I want to talk to you, I send it to you. I don't send it by nobody else. Follow my lead. Stop sending me messages through other people. I don't like that. And I keep telling you that, and it's turning me off. That's why I threw those roses in the trash. I don't like that. A bunch of stolen roses. What are you trying to say about me? Do I send you, give you stolen stuff? So then don't do that to me. Yeah, the ideas you had was stolen, but I wouldn't buy you anything that's stolen or send you anything that's stolen. I wouldn't do that. You are so immature. Like you're 62 and you act like you're 22. You grow up, please. You're too old to be acting so immature. Like you keep telling people that you got a wife and children. You do have a wife, children, and grandchildren, but you know how to treat them. You don't know how to treat me. The reason why I say that you don't know how to treat me is because common sense would tell you that I would have figured out that he doesn't have enough money to buy roses because he don't have a phone. He didn't have any type of phone, a free phone, any type of phone. That was common sense. That he stole those roses. When you get to be man enough to talk to me, I'll be waiting to listen. But until then, don't send nobody else to do your dirty work because you turn me off and you annoy me, frustrate me, agitate me. And all that make me do is, this is why I mean you always go toe to toe because I can outwit you, outlast you, outplay you. I don't know about outlive you. I don't know about that. But I could definitely outwit you, outplay you, outlast you. Throw rings around you. You cannot throw rings around me because you have more money. You're not smarter than I am. That's why you like dumb women. That's what I said. You like empty-headed chicks like Sheila you could just give it back to and they can stay stuck for days. Who the hell want you like liabilities? You don't like assets. You are just like Desmond. You know Christy and Desmond. See, you are just like Desmond. Desmond couldn't appreciate Christy because he was goofy. You're just like him. What man doesn't want a smart woman? See, we're unequally yoked, and we're not unequally yoked with a relationship. I'm talking about a business relationship. We're unequally yoked. I'm smart and you're not. And you don't recognize who I am. We're unequally yoked. That's why we can't get along. Because the Bible says, how can two walk together unless they agree? You're always trying to smear them dumbass women that you got in my face that are liabilities, you dingleberry. They're no match for me. None of them. Lady Ellen can't write an idea. All she could do is look cute. When will you grow up? This is why I don't want to do ministry with you, work with you, none of that. Because you are goofy. You really think with the thing in between your legs and not your head. You're too old for that. Like you tried to put me up against a crackhead. What's the crackhead for me? They smoke crack. Are you serious? We're not on the same playing field. That's not my issue. My issue that is when I get angry, I overeat. It's not a secret. I just overate some chips today because you did something extremely stupid. You know how to treat Ellen. How come you don't know how to treat me? It's just so simple. Catherine, I'm sorry. Or Kathy, I'm sorry. It's simple. You're so goofy. Oh, you make me sick. Good night. Maybe you'll grow up. I like grown men. Do you know any? Do you know any grown men that know how to treat a lady? Because I don't see none around here. Because the one I got, you got all this money and no common sense. All those college degrees and no common sense. I've been telling you for the last 10 years, Alan. I like men that know how to treat me. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're same gender loving. I don't care about that. You don't know how to treat me and it turns me off. And that's why you're always getting dragged because you do stupid things. Stop sending other people to talk to me. What's wrong with your mouth? I don't like that. How many more times do I have to tell you? Don't send none of your deacons or anything. If you don't want to talk to me, just don't talk. You're too grown to act so much like a little boy. A grown man giving me stolen flowers. You are so goofy. You're goofy. I would have never given you anything that's stolen. But then I got some guest cologne. Do you want it? It was a gift to Solomon. Somebody, I guess you should have it. See, pay attention. I'm gonna tell you where it came from. You got that? No, I will not be giving you my son's cologne, Goofy. I'm just trying to show you something. It's upstairs. I could actually go get it right now and show it to you. I have it. I would never give you something that's stolen or reused. Pay attention. That's my son. Somebody gave it to him. He didn't want it. It's in my bedroom right now. I ain't sell it, touch it. It's in my room. But I guess, right, I would like for you to grow up and be the 62-year-old man that you keep lying and saying that you are, and not the college. You are not in college. College is over and it's been over. You don't live in Kentucky anymore. You don't live in Denora. You are a pastor in Philadelphia and you do your dirt in Philadelphia and then you run back out to Montgomery County. You're allowed to do that. Please stop acting goofy though, for real. Because we could just settle this and we can go our separate ways. I don't really want to work in ministry with you because you're not mature. And I don't have time I don't really want to work in ministry. If you want to talk with my favorite deacon over there on a Zoom call, Zoom conference call or whatever, we could set it up to try to squash this. I'll do that. I don't really want to be in your presence because you do stupid stuff and you don't see. Let me tell you something about my presence, babe. My presence is a privilege, and my absence is a lesson. See, me not being there yesterday to see you stand up and out in front of all those people and pretend to be happy with Ellen and you're not. See, if you was really happy with Ellen, you wouldn't have to have all those sexual affairs with men and women. Ellen's just a beard, and I don't really care. You deserve the treatment that I'm giving you, but I don't want to keep giving it to you. I really would like to end this. So I would have had preference on doing it in person, but you're not mature enough for that. Because the last time I asked you to show up, you did not. And my favorite deacon over there, you know who you is. I ain't gonna call your name. Maybe we could set up some type of Zoom call with your fake ass pastor, and we could squash this. No, I'm not gonna not call him fake because he phony. Last time I told him to show his fake ass up, he didn't show, and it was hot. And you ain't show up. You goofy. So you ain't gonna keep doing that same stupid shit to me. Somebody tell you to show up and you don't, and you driving, like you driving down the road and you laughing. All right, I'm gonna laugh at the fact that, see, how should I say this appropriately? You still need me and I don't need you. Ah ha 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 ha. That's exactly how I'm gonna say it. You still need me. I don't need you for anything. If you never buy me a house, that's why you need me now. And you see, pay attention to how this turned out. See, you need my help. I don't really need yours. Well, I don't really need yours. Because you're getting back what you put out. See how that worked? I liked how this worked. I cannot lie. I liked how this worked. You burnt the hell out of me, and now your dumb ass need me. That's what I said. I called you dumb because you was stupid because you still tried to play me, and you don't understand that you ain't never going to play me again. I'll tell all your female, male levels, whatever. You lucky I ain't saying the rest of it. So like I said, I'm gonna reach out to my favorite deacon, and I'll set up a conference call. You know. See, I trust the deacon of being in his presence. You can't be trusted, because the reason why you can't be trusted because the last time I said I was gonna come to that restaurant and stuff, your fake ass didn't show up and it was hot. So yeah, I don't have time to play games with you. That was unprofessional. You do stupid stuff like that all the time. I don't know why you think you the cream of the crop. You a player. A player with let me hang this up. Let me hang this up. I gotta go. I gotta go because I gotta go. A player that can't even stand up in front of his congregation and tell his congregation that he gay. He gotta act like he's straight. Boy, bye. When you can tell your congregation that you don't really like no women and you really into men, you know, like that man down there in Atlanta is married to a man, you know that's your speed. I don't know why Ellen is sitting up there. Boy, bye. Let me go head on. See y'all later. Thanks for coming. Y'all want to hit my cash app, y'all can do so. $ Catherine Powell 6803. I might drag him on my wall though, cause you know he tried to use ghetto yesterday, so you know he might get a real good dragging on my wall. I'm ghetto. Listen, you got dragged because you got into a beef, and see, Alan already know that I'll drag the hell out of him. See, and he keep on playing, and you play with fire, you will get burned.